Hey everyone, I recently upgraded my sound system from a JBL 5.1 Dolby Digital Plus soundbar to this Samsung 11.1.4 Dolby Atmos setup, which has wireless rear speakers. In this video, I'll be showing you the box contents, how I set it up and my first impressions. Let's get started. This is the box the soundbar was delivered in. It's a simple box with the model number Q990C mentioned and the audio format supported, which is Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. It also supports Apple AirPlay, Spotify Connect along with inbuilt Alexa voice assistant. In India, we don't get the Google Assistant support. I bought it from Chroma for an effective price of 70k after card discounts, but the MRP is 1.5 lakhs. This is manufactured in Vietnam. These are all the components that you get bundled inside the box: a soundbar, a subwoofer, 2 surround speakers, a high-quality HDMI cable that supports lossless audio, and 4 power cables each of 1.5 meter length, one each for the soundbar, subwoofer, and left and right surround speakers. All these power cables are the same and can be interchanged. The wall mount brackets for the soundbar are also included along with the screws required, but there is no wall mount or stand included for the rear speakers, which you have to purchase separately. And finally, the remote, which works on AAA batteries that are also provided in the box. Coming to the individual items, the soundbar itself is very huge and heavy. A technician from Samsung visited to install. This is how it looks in front of the 65-inch TV. The soundbar is 1.23 meter wide with 14 centimeters depth and 7 centimeters height. As I have this TV table, I did not go with the wall mount, and fortunately the height is matching with the TV's inbuilt soundbar, so it won't be obstructing any display of the TV. But if you plan to place on the table, it should be at least 1.3 meters wide and you need enough depth to place it. The design is unique with V-shaped borders instead of flat profile. The Samsung branding is on the left corner. The soundbar unit has a total of 9 speakers, the side and corner firing speakers on the left, then the left, center and right speakers on the front, another set of side and corner firing speakers on the right, finally 2 top firing speakers each on left and right for the Atmos effect. The buttons are placed on the top, the first ones for the power on and the input mode selection, then the volume control buttons and the mic on-off button. This mic will be used for the hands-free Alexa usage. There are no ports on the back side. It's clean with cutouts for cable entry at 3 locations. On the bottom, you have the rubber padding for reducing the vibration and movement. There is a port for optical cable or the Toslink cable if you want to connect to old media systems. There is also a USB port for manual firmware update or troubleshooting. This doesn't support any media playback in India. Then there's 3 ports for HDMI. The first one is EARC port to connect to the TV that supports ARC. If you have EARC TV, then you get lossless audio support. The other 2 HDMI inputs are for HDMI pass-through. You can connect your HDMI devices to soundbar instead of the TV, and the soundbar will process audio, sending just the video signal to the TV. This is useful if your TV doesn't have the EARC and you want lossless audio from the device like Shield TV Pro. It supports 4K HDR and Dolby Vision pass-through up to 60 Hz. The power port is placed on the right side separately. And these are the mounting holes to use with the mounting bracket inside the box. The soundbar can also play via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connections. This is the subwoofer with 8-inch driver. The driver is side-facing, unlike the JBL one, which has a downward-facing driver. This has 4 rubber pads on the bottom for restricting movement. On the back, we have the reflex tube on top and the power connection at the bottom. There is also 2 LEDs to indicate the standby and link state along with the reset button. Coming to the satellite speakers, this is how they look. These look huge for me compared to the JBL satellites. It has front firing speakers and also side firing speakers along with the top firing speaker for Atmos. The power port connection is at the bottom with cable passage, making it cleaner to set up. There is also a rubber padding here to keep them steady. They have a single mounting hole on the back for mounting on wall or any stand. These also have the LEDs to indicate the connection state. Left and right indication is also mentioned on them for easy identification. I have now connected the whole setup to my 65-inch OnePlus TV Q2 Pro, which has EARC support. Soundbar is connected to my TV through the EARC port. The TV is also connected with Apple TV and PS5, filling up all my HDMI ports on the TV. Thanks to the soundbar's pass-through capability, I connected the Shield TV Pro to the soundbar. This is how the backside looks like with the cables. I think as the ports are facing on a side, the thick cables have a strain here. I hope this gets improved in their next design. As the subwoofer can wirelessly connect to the soundbar, I placed it beside the couch as it gives me better bass effect while watching any movie. The raised speakers also connect wirelessly to the soundbar, but you need to power them separately. As the couch is pushed to the wall, I cannot place them behind. Instead, I place them on the couch handles itself. For power, I use this extension box to connect both these rear speakers to one plug point. And the cables are nicely concealed by the couch itself. I'm planning to buy some wall mounts for the raised speakers like these in the future. We'll share about them once I do. Pairing all of them is super easy. They connect to each other automatically once powered on. If you don't like to use the raised speakers, you can turn them off and just use the soundbar and subwoofer. I keep the orientation of the raised speakers at an angle towards seating position rather than keeping them straight, so that the raised sound are thrown right at us, whereas the side and up-firing speakers have to bounce back from the walls. The side without any speaker will be actually facing us. The soundbar has an LED on the front to display the text. It's very small but does the job. It shows the input mode used, volume level, and even the audio format like Dolby Audio, Dolby Atmos during playback. The remote is very functional, it's sleek and has the key controls for everything. You can control the volume level of subwoofer, center channel, raised speakers, side speakers, and Atmos 2 from low to high level. You can also change modes with the remote. If you find it complicated, you can also use the SmartThings app on mobile to control the soundbar easily. There are a lot of options in the app and I will make a dedicated video regarding it soon. Now before I play some demo, let me explain how these speakers work. As shown in the video here, the center, left and right channels from the soundbar, along with left and right rear speakers, play sound directly towards you. Whereas the side firing and corner firing speakers play the sound away from you, which gets reflected from the wall or objects and reach you to give you a wide stage effect. Similarly, the high channels or Atmos is played from the top speakers, which bounce back from the ceiling to reach you. So a total of 11 horizontal speakers, 1 subwoofer and 4 Atmos speakers, making it 11.1.4. Now let me play some audio demo tests to give you a feel. I will also be switching the audio to inbuilt TV speaker to help you understand the difference.
Little girlfriend when I had the chance. What did you just say?
Coming to my first impressions, these are really powerful speakers and can go really loud. I generally use them at level 20 and it can go up to 100. The bass is very sufficient if you keep it at high level, as I can feel the tremors on the couch. The surround is also very clear along with white stage effect due to the side firing speakers. The Atmos is also felt during specific scenes where there's a chopper going on the top or there's rain. So you get the overall bubble effect of being in the movie. Music is good too, but it may not be the best for music. The vocals are very clear compared to my earlier JBL soundbar. Couple of issues I face till now are not related to the sound, but the SmartThings app. The Alexa setup doesn't happen at all, and I was only successful in connecting it once after multiple tries. The SmartThings app also fails to connect to soundbar occasionally. I have to remove and reconnect the soundbar to get it connected. Apart from these annoyances, the sound system is definitely one of the best overall Dolby Atmos sound system for your home to get yourself a theater feel without the hassle of wires. I will use this more and let you know in my complete review video if it's worth to upgrade from a 5.1 to Atmos or not. Let me know in the comments if you want to know anything particular about the soundbar. Subscribe and share the video for motivating me. Thank you and stay tuned.